As the blinding light enveloped us, a sensation unlike any other coursed through my veins, a mixture of fear, anticipation, and an inexplicable sense of being untethered from the world I knew. The ground beneath our feet, the very air we breathed, seemed to dissolve into nothingness. For a moment, there was only the light, all-consuming and relentless. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the sensation ceased. My feet found solid ground once more, but the world that greeted us was not our own. We stood atop a high vista, overlooking a valley that sprawled endlessly beneath a sky awash with colors no earthly phenomenon could produce. The air was alive with the hum of magic, raw and untamed. The land below teeming with life that defied explanation. "We are not in our world anymore," Marissa whispered, her voice tinged with awe. Before us, an ancient entity materialized, its form shifting between that of a wise old man and a creature of pure energy. "Welcome, champions," it spoke, its voice echoing around us, as if the very air carried its words. "You have been brought here, to the cradle of creation, for a purpose far greater than any you have known before." The entity explained that our battle against the Cabal had set in motion a celestial event, one that threatened to unravel the fabric of reality itself. To prevent this catastrophe, we were tasked with retrieving the celestial keys, artifacts of immense power scattered across the realms and times. "The first key lies within this realm," the entity continued, gesturing towards the vibrant valley below. "But be warned, champions, the path will not be easy. This world is governed by primordial magic, wild and unforgiving. Our journey to the first celestial key, set within the untamed beauty of the primordial realm, was an odyssey that tested every fiber of our being. The realm itself was a living entity, ancient and indifferent to the passage of time, its landscapes a testament to the raw, unbridled power of creation. We traversed through forests where the trees towered into the skies, their canopies a woven tapestry of green that filtered the light into a kaleidoscope of colors. The ground beneath our feet was alive, the soil rich with the magic that pulsed through the realm, giving life to plants and flowers of such vibrancy they seemed almost ethereal. The air was thick with the scent of earth and bloom, a fragrance that was both invigorating and overwhelming. It was in this setting that we encountered the realm's denizens, creatures of myth that roamed freely, their forms and behaviors as diverse as the landscape itself. We saw beings of light that danced in the air, their bodies shimmering with a brilliance that left trails of luminescence in their wake. Creatures of stone and bark wandered the forest floor, their steps causing the ground to tremble, their eyes reflecting a wisdom as ancient as the realm itself. Navigating this realm required more than just physical endurance. It demanded a respect for the natural order, an understanding that here, we were not conquerors but mere visitors, subject to the same laws that governed all life within this domain. Marissa, with her innate connection to the elements, led our way. Her blades ready, not for battle, but as a symbol of our willingness to defend ourselves if necessary. Elena's magic was attuned to the life force that coursed through the realm, her spells a gentle caress that soothed the wary and curious alike, ensuring our passage was one of harmony rather than disruption. Thomas, ever the scholar, found fascination at every turn, his tome and quill constant companions as he documented the wonders we encountered, his knowledge growing with each step, and I, drawing upon the dark energy within, found a strange kinship with the realm. The primordial magic, so raw and untamed, resonated with the power I wielded, a reminder that darkness and light were but two sides of the same coin, each necessary for the balance that governed all. Our journey led us to the heart of the realm, a valley shrouded in mists that danced upon the winds, hiding and revealing secrets in equal measure. It was here, in a clearing bathed in the ethereal glow of the realm's heart, that we found the guardian of the first celestial key. The guardian was a creature of the realm, its form a reflection of the primordial forces that shaped this world. It regarded us with eyes that held the depth of the ages, its presence a challenge and an invitation. We had come in search of the celestial key, but to claim it, we would need to prove our worth, not through conquest, but through understanding, through a demonstration of our respect for the balance that the key represented. Our encounter with the Guardian would be a trial of spirit and strength, a test that would demand everything we had to offer. But it would also be a journey of discovery, a chance to delve deeper into the mysteries of the realm and ourselves. As we prepared to face the Guardian, we knew that the path to the celestial key was not just a physical journey, but a voyage into the very essence of creation itself. A journey that would reveal truths about the universe and our place within it. The guardian of the first celestial key awaited us, a creature of immense power and ancient majesty. It stood at the center of a clearing, illuminated by a light that seemed to emanate from the very earth itself. Its form was fluid, a being composed of the elements that made up its domain: earth, air, fire, and water, shifting and changing in a mesmerizing dance. Marissa stepped forward, her blades ready, her stance a perfect balance of grace and lethal intent. The Guardian regarded us with eyes that burned with the wisdom of eons, its gaze piercing through to the very core of our beings. "You seek the celestial key," it rumbled, its voice the sound of thunder rolling across the valley. "Prove your worth." Without warning, the Guardian struck. It manipulated the elements with a thought, summoning a gale that threatened to sweep us off our feet. Marissa, undeterred, charged, her sword slicing through the air currents as if they were tangible obstacles. Elena reacted instantly, her hands weaving symbols in the air, calling forth vines from the ground that wrapped around Marissa, shielding her from the elemental onslaught. The vines, imbued with Elena's magic, became conduits for her power, strengthening Marissa's resolve and lending her speed. Thomas began chanting an incantation that seemed to slow the very flow of time around us, giving us the precious seconds we needed to regroup and launch a counterattack. His magic allowed us to see the patterns in the Guardian's movements, to anticipate and react with a precision that would have been impossible otherwise. I focused my energy, channeling the dark power within me into a spear of shadow and flame. With a cry, I hurled it at the Guardian, the weapon cutting a swath through the elemental chaos to strike at the Guardian's heart. But the Guardian was not so easily bested. It absorbed the impact, its form dispersing into a cloud of mist before reforming, unharmed. It was a being of the primordial world, as ancient as the realm itself, and its power was beyond anything we had faced before. Elena's spells carpeted the battlefield, turning the very environment against the Guardian. Thomas's incantations wove a protective web around us, shielding us from the worst of the Guardian's wrath. And through it all, I unleashed the full fury of my pact, the dark flames that answered my call, now a raging inferno that sought to consume all in their path. It was a battle of wills as much as strength, a test of our resolve against the Guardian's ancient power. And in the end, it was our unity, our combined might and determination that turned the tide. With a final, concerted effort, we struck as one. Marissa's blades found their mark, cutting deep into the Guardian's form. Elena's magic constricted, binding the Guardian with chains of living vine. Thomas's spells amplified our assault, lending strength and speed to our attacks. And my dark flames, fueled by the Pact's power, enveloped the Guardian in a maelstrom of shadow and fire. The Guardian roared, a sound of pain and rage that shook the very ground beneath us. And then, with a blinding flash of light, it dissipated, leaving behind only the celestial key, glowing softly on the ground where the Guardian had stood. We approached the key, each of us aware of the cost of our victory. The Guardian had been a formidable opponent, a creature of the primordial realm that had tested us to our limits. But in overcoming it, we had proven our worth, not just to the Guardian, but to ourselves. The first celestial key was ours, but our journey was far from over. As we left the clearing, the realm seemed to watch us go, the ancient magic of the place a silent witness to our quest. We had taken the first step on a path that would lead us through realms and times unknown, a path fraught with danger and discovery. The ancient entity's revelation hung heavy in the air as we ventured forth, the first celestial key secure among our possessions. The realm, alive with the raw essence of creation, seemed to watch us with a myriad of unseen eyes, its magic pulsating in the very ground beneath our feet. Our next destination was a realm outside of time, a place where the past, present, and future coexisted in a tangled web of possibility. As we prepared for this journey, the entity, now a guiding light in our quest, opened a pathway, a rift that shimmered with the colors of the cosmos. Stepping through it felt like diving into the flow of time itself, each moment stretching and compressing in a dizzying dance of reality. We emerged into a landscape that defied logic. The sky shifted from day to night in the blink of an eye, and the ground beneath us showcased terrains from every conceivable epoch. Lush, prehistoric jungles gave way to futuristic cityscapes, then to desolate wastelands, all within the span of a few steps. Incredible, Thomas breathed, his eyes wide with wonder and apprehension. Every step is a journey through ages. Our quest for the second celestial key led us on a path through this ever-changing world, where echoes of the past whispered secrets and visions of possible futures flickered before our eyes. It was here, amidst the confluence of time, that we encountered our first challenge. A figure emerged from the swirling mists of time, a warrior clad in armor that seemed to belong to no single era. His presence was a paradox, a guardian of the key, bound to protect it across all moments. The battle was a dance across time, with the Guardian shifting through eras with each attack, forcing us to adapt to changing terrains and tactics. One moment we fought in the shadow of ancient pyramids, the next on the steel bridges of a city yet to be. And I tapped into the dark well of power within, unleashed my fury upon the Guardian. My flames a beacon of destruction that seared through the ages, a reminder of the Pact's might. The Guardian, bested in combat, acknowledged our strength and our right to the second celestial key. With a bow, he vanished into the mists of time, leaving behind only the key and a whisper of approval that echoed through the ages. As we claimed the second key, a vision unfolded before us, a glimpse of a world engulfed in darkness, a future where all was lost. The sight was a chilling reminder of what we fought against, a possible end that we were determined to prevent. Shaken, but resolute, we turned our attention to the next part of our quest, aware that the path ahead was fraught with dangers, both known and unforeseen. Yet the vision also strengthened our resolve. The stakes were clear, and the cost of failure too great to contemplate. With the second celestial key in hand, a profound silence enveloped our group, a stark contrast to the cacophony of shifting timescapes we had just navigated. The realm outside of time had tested us in ways we hadn't anticipated, challenging our understanding of reality itself. Standing on the precipice of the unknown, I couldn't shake the feeling that our journey was about to delve deeper into realms uncharted, even by the ancients who guided us. The ancient entity, sensing our readiness, revealed the path to the third key, a realm governed by the elements themselves, where the primal forces of nature were in constant, tumultuous conflict. Here, you will not find your adversary in the form of time or guardians, it intoned, its voice echoing around us like a whisper from the very fabric of the universe. Instead, you must confront the raw essence of creation, mastering the chaos to reveal the key. As we stepped through the portal the entity conjured, the air shifted dramatically. Gone were the swirling mists of time, replaced by the fierce roar of elemental fury. We found ourselves on the edge of a vast canyon, its depths alive with fire and its peaks crowned with ice. Lightning danced across the sky, meeting the earth in a spectacular display of power, while torrents of water carved through the landscape, shaping and reshaping the terrain with relentless force. Our quest for the third celestial key had led us to a realm where the battle was against the very elements themselves. It was a challenge that required not just strength and courage, but harmony with the forces of nature. I focused inward, drawing upon the dark energy that coursed through me, seeking a balance between the destructive power I wielded and the creation that surrounded us. It was a delicate dance, a negotiation with the elements to grant us passage through their domain. Together, we journeyed through the canyon, each step a testament to our growing understanding of the realm. The elements, recognizing our respect and our resolve, began to acquiesce, the path forward becoming clearer with each passing moment. It was at the heart of the canyon, where all the elements converged in a maelstrom of power, that we found the third celestial key. It lay suspended in the air, at the center of the elemental storm, a point of calm in the midst of turmoil. Securing the key required a final act of unity and balance, a demonstration that we had mastered the lesson of the realm. Together, we reached out, our energies merging into a single force that calmed the storm, drawing the key into our grasp. As the elements settled around us, a sense of accomplishment filled our spirits. We had faced the raw essence of creation and emerged victorious, the third celestial key now ours. But even as we prepared to leave the realm, I knew that the challenges ahead would only grow more daunting. The ancient entity awaited us, its presence a constant reminder of the stakes of our quest. 2 keys remain, it said, its voice imbued with a gravity that weighed heavily upon us. And with each step forward, the darkness grows more desperate to halt your progress. As we stepped through the portal, it opened, leaving the realm of elements behind. I couldn't help but wonder what lay ahead. The journey had already taken us through realms beyond imagination, each key bringing us closer to our goal, but also deeper into the heart of darkness. The realm of dreams welcomed me with a silence so profound it felt like a weight against my chest. Here, under a sky painted in perpetual twilight, the ground beneath my feet whispered of ancient magics and forgotten tales. This place, where dreams and reality intertwine, was unlike any I had encountered on our quest for the celestial keys. It was a world shaped by the subconscious, a mirror to the soul, reflecting desires and fears in equal measure. As we ventured deeper, the landscape around me began to shift, morphing in response to the thoughts that fluttered through my mind. Forests of crystal trees sprouted from the ground, their leaves shimmering with the colors of my deepest dreams. Rivers of molten silver wound through the land, tracing the paths of my untold desires. It was both awe-inspiring and unsettling to see the contents of my heart laid bare across the world. But this realm was not content to merely display my dreams. It sought to challenge me, to confront me with the shadows I carried within. Specters of doubt and towers of regret rose from the ground, each a testament to the battles I had fought, both against the world and within myself. The darkness within me, a constant companion on my journey, stirred in response to the realm's provocations. Here, in a world where thought became reality, the line between my power and the surrounding darkness blurred. Visions of past failures and fears of future losses assailed me, each a cunningly crafted illusion designed to test my resolve. Yet, as I faced these manifestations of my own psyche, I realized that the realm of dreams offered not just a challenge, but an opportunity. An opportunity to confront and accept the parts of myself I had long feared. My power, born of darkness, had always been a source of both strength and torment. Here, however, I could wield it not as a weapon, but as a tool for understanding. The guardian of the 4th celestial key awaited us at the heart of the realm, a being of pure dream stuff, its form ever-changing, a reflection of the realm it protected. To claim the key, we did not engage in battle, but in understanding, recognizing that the true test was not of strength, but of insight. As I stood before the guardian, the realization dawned on me that the key was not hidden away or guarded by force. It was within me, a truth unlocked by facing the depths of my own heart. With a clarity that pierced the twilight, I reached inward and found the key, a luminescent shard of dream made real by the journey I had undertaken. With the 4th celestial key now in our possession, the path forward opened once again. The realm of dreams faded around us, leaving us standing on the threshold of our next adventure. the weight of our quest heavier than ever. Yet, as we prepared to step through the portal the ancient entity would open, I felt a sense of peace. The journey through the realm of dreams had revealed much about the world and myself. But as we stepped forward, into the light of the unknown, I knew our trials were far from over. The final key awaited, along with the truth of our quest and the destiny we sought to fulfill. The future was a mystery, a path unwritten, but together we would face whatever lay ahead, guided by the lessons of the realms we had traversed and the bonds that had grown between us. The journey for the Celestial Keys was nearing its end, but the greatest challenge still lay before us. As we stepped through the portal conjured by the ancient entity, the air around us shimmered with a multitude of colors, like the surface of a bubble just before it bursts. The transition was smooth, a gentle shift that belied the monumental journey we had undertaken. This time, we found ourselves not in a realm defined by its elemental fury or a dreamscape of ethereal beauty, but in a space that felt strangely familiar, yet entirely alien. A vast library that stretched into infinity, its shelves laden with books that pulsed with arcane energy. The ancient entity's voice echoed around us, its tone more solemn than before. Here lies the archive of ages, the repository of all knowledge across time and realms. The fifth celestial key is hidden within, protected by the very essence of wisdom itself. To retrieve it, you must not only navigate the labyrinth of knowledge, but understand the truth it guards. The library was a marvel, a testament to the thirst for knowledge that transcended species and worlds. Each book was a world unto itself, a repository of stories, facts, and fictions, all waiting to be discovered. The air was thick with the scent of parchment and the quiet hum of magic. The silence, broken only by the soft whispers of pages turning in unseen hands. Our task was daunting. The archive was not merely a collection of books, but a sentient entity, its consciousness woven into every tome and scroll it housed. To find the celestial key, we had to engage with the archive itself, to prove our worth by unraveling the riddles and challenges it presented. Our journey through the archive was a descent into the depths of knowledge. The shelves around us seemed to shift and change, leading us down paths that tested our understanding of the cosmos and ourselves. Each section of the library was a new challenge, from the Hall of Histories, where the past unfolded in vivid detail, to the Chamber of Futures, where potential paths of what might be whispered in our ears. The books here spoke of power, of the balance between light and darkness, and the cost of wielding energies beyond mortal ken. It was here, among these forbidden tomes, that I felt the pull of the fifth celestial key, its presence a beacon in the dark. The final challenge was not a battle of strength, but a trial of understanding. The archive, in its infinite wisdom, posed a question that cut to the core of our quest. What is the price of knowledge? The answer, when it came, was a synthesis of our experiences, a realization that knowledge itself was neither good nor evil, but a tool shaped by the will of those who wielded it. The price was the responsibility that came with it, the duty to use it for the betterment of all realms, to maintain the balance we sought to protect. With this understanding, the fifth celestial key revealed itself, not as a physical object to be taken, but as a truth to be accepted, a compact between us and the universe itself. As we prepared to leave the archive, the ancient entity appeared once more, its form shimmering in the air. "You have done well, champions," it said, its voice filled with a warmth that felt like approval. "The keys are united, but your journey is not yet complete. The celestial event draws near, and with it, the moment of reckoning. You must now prepare for the final confrontation, where the fate of all realms will be decided."